Most flights look normal right up to the moment they do not. Here are real aviation accidents captured on camera, where everything changes in seconds and every decision matters. You will see what people on the ground and inside the aircraft actually saw, with no dramatization and no added story. Some scenes may be distressing, so viewer discretion is advised. Stay focused and follow each plane crash as it unfolds in real time. On July 8, 2007, a Liard Air Limited de Havilland DHC-6100 twin Otter crashed during takeoff from the Lodge airstrip near Northern Rockies Lodge at Muncho Lake, British Columbia, Canada, along the Alaska Highway. The investigation concluded the aircraft was overweight and no takeoff or climb performance calculations were completed. After liftoff, it struck a telephone pole and cable and crashed, followed by a post-impact fire.
The delay on it.
On March 8, 2010, a hang glider crash occurred when the pilot drifted into a line of trees during a low-speed approach in a northerly wind. The exact location is not stated in the source clip. The pilot was not injured, but the leading edges of both wings were damaged.
It's fine. I'd go right up the chute. Oh, he's got it. It looks good. Oh. 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 Come on, Andy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. He's all right. You all right, Andy? He's okay. He's okay.
Looks like you didn't hit the ground. How's my glider? Don't worry about it.
You're all right, dude. You're okay. Perfect.
You're up in front of it.
On October 18, 2007, hang glider pilot Freddie Bircher experienced an in-flight wing collapse while flying in the Himalaya region of Pakistan. He deployed a high-adventure tranquilizer 22XLD emergency reserve parachute and descended safely.
Il a cassé l'aile, il faut sortir le secours, vous inquiétez pas, ça se fait très bien. Il faut qu'il le sorte, il faut qu'il arrive à l'attraper, le voilà. Ça marche. Le parachute est fauché par l'aile.
Tu n'avais pas la force. Ouais, putain, tu dis là, mais ce qui lui est arrivé il y a 2 ans,
donc, félicitations qui a donc eu cet incident sur la réalisation d'un looping. C'était sa 5e figure et comme on dit, monté en tumbling. Alors autant le tumbling est une figure qui fonctionne pour le parapluie, autant le tumbling c'est le bascule sur la rotation autour du cockpit.
May 8, 2009. Valdez Pioneer Field, Valdez, Alaska, United States. Footage from the Valdez May Day fly-in short takeoff and landing competition shows multiple ground mishaps during the takeoff and landing runs. Cause: a propeller strike during the takeoff roll and a separate nose-over during the landing rollout.
That's the whole class.
On January 10, 2026, at Imperial County Airport in Imperial, California, a privately operated Cessna R182 Skylane RG landed with the nose gear retracted. The aircraft reportedly circled the airport for nearly an hour before touchdown, and there were no injuries reported.
Oh!
Damn.
Голову на колени. Группируйтесь, группируйтесь. Head on your knees.
On March 28, 2021, Aeroflot Flight 1104, a Boeing 737-800, operating from Moscow Sheremetyevo to Krasnodar, made an emergency landing at Krasnodar International Airport in Krasnodar, Russia. Cause? A flap system malfunction prevented the flaps and slats from extending on approach, so the aircraft landed at higher speed. No injuries were reported among the 149 people on board.
Сегодняшний полет нам тоже не понравился.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Krasnodar.
Я после него вообще летать не хочу больше. Капец, это было страшно.
The flight 338, operated by Aviation from Connecticut, was arriving in Krasnodar Airport.
On September 7, 2025, a WestJet Boeing 737-800 arriving from Toronto made a hard landing at Princess Juliana International Airport in Sint Maarten. The right main landing gear collapsed on touchdown, and the right engine nacelle and wing sustained runway contact damage. All occupants evacuated, and no serious injuries were reported. On November 14, 2021, a Cirrus SR22 crashed during an attempted landing at Mountain Air Airport near Burnsville, North Carolina, United States, and the pilot sustained minor injuries. Cause? The pilot did not compensate for high-density altitude and a tailwind while landing at the mountaintop airport, leading to an aerodynamic stall and loss of control. On March 11, 2015, in Yuma, Arizona, United States, a BAE Systems Hawk Mark 67, operated by Air USA, lost control during takeoff from the shared runway at Marine Corps Air Station Yuma and Yuma International Airport. The NTSB determined the pilot rotated early at insufficient airspeed, leading to an aerodynamic stall and runway departure. The jet then struck a pickup truck parked near the runway for construction activity, killing the truck's occupant.
Times like this where we really come together as a family to take care of one another and take care of each other's families. You acquire an inherent risk. However, when tragedies like this happen, it's something that nobody's ever really ready for. The tower is typically the first one to see it because they're the ones controlling all aircraft coming in and out of that flight line. That'll include information such as the aircraft, the type of aircraft, if known, the status of the pilot, his call sign. In the time that I've been here, this is the first tragedy of its kind since I have been here for about the last 8 months.
On October 28, 2016, FedEx Express Flight 910, a McDonnell Douglas MD-1010F cargo flight from Memphis, experienced a left main landing gear collapse during the landing roll on runway 10L at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The NTSB determined the collapse was caused by fatigue cracking that initiated at a corrosion pit in the left main gear cylinder, with the absence of the required protective cadmium coating as a key factor. The aircraft veered off the runway and a post-landing fire occurred.
Call for help! Call for help! Don't go near that shit! Holy shit! That's crazy! That's fucking crazy! Hey, you guys said call for help, bro. That's fucked up. I'm not going near that shit, bro. Hey! These guys are crazy, man! Here, man! What are you doing? What happened? You hit off? No, the fucking guy happened. Where's the fucking fight? Bro, hey! Don't go on the runway, man. Come back, man.
On October 28, 2016, American Airlines Flight 383, a Boeing 767-300, suffered an uncontained right engine failure during the takeoff roll at Chicago O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, Illinois, United States, and a fire broke out. The cause was the rupture of a high-pressure turbine stage 2 disc, with a fragment puncturing the right-wing fuel tank and feeding the fire. The crew rejected the takeoff and passengers evacuated, with injuries reported but no fatalities.
Hit the wing, the middle wing, listen. Right there. Right there, you good, right there.
On September 11, 2017, a Cessna 172 crashed in a parking lot after striking a tree during a go-around at Robertson Field Airport in Plainville, Connecticut, United States. Cause? The pilot failed to properly execute the go-around and the airplane did not maintain a climb, resulting in a collision with a tree.